Hello, everybody. I'll be your instructor for LIT 110-90 Introduction to Literature this summer, 8-week course. Um, it does have 9 weeks, but that last week will be your catch up week. First thing you have to do to get access to your literature course is logging into Canvas. You should all know about now that you need to log in with your user ID, your student ID number, and your password they gave you. Your dashboard should look like this with the card view. If it does not, look at these three little buttons up here, those little dots. If it looks like this, it's kind of confusing to everybody. It's got some announcements and assignments, all that. It's easier to do the course when you select card view. Make sure you do that when you log in. Let's see here. I'm teaching 2 courses this summer, which started today, June 2nd. Here's your Intro to Literature course. Let's click on the card. This is your dashboard. I posted an introduction, a welcome to your course announcement at the top. It's about noonish. Um, this is the home page. Disregard all these navigation buttons. You're only going to have a few up here in the upper left hand. All of us instructors have all this navigation and links to other stuff. This is how we create our courses. Nice big picture of a bookshelf full of books that I read. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, name of your course is right in the center. You've got some links here. We're going to go through them real quick. Start here button talks about the course. Um, just basically about the course itself, about literature and what you're all going to be reading and writing about. He's right in this area. And then it talks about the online only asynchronous format. That means it's online only, and we won't be really able to communicate live like I usually do with my Dash 80 course, which are blended. But 90 courses are good too. Okay. Um, it's telling you expect to work about 6 to 8 hours a week doing your essays because if you do turn in an essay in, midweek, I'm going to review it. Um, and I'm going to mark it up if there's anything wrong with it, and I'll return it to you. I'll most likely email it to you, and you'll basically upload Word docs, okay? And I have them all here. You'll see them shortly. Your first assignment, but we're basically using Canvas. Don't worry about this engage thing. I'm going to have to take that out. That's for my Word class. Um, but you got to follow the syllabi in this course anyway. And it talks about if you have any trouble, technical issues, these are the contact numbers and get a hold of them. All right, the first thing we're going to do, we already went to, this is, let's go back to home. Syllabi is right here. It's a PDF file. You can look at it and read it. It talks about, the course description. Um, talks about course outline. No assignments will be accepted after July 31st. Week 1 talks about introduction to literature, videos, whatnot, fiction unit readings. The first one we're going to do is about earliest story, about Genesis, a creation story, and the first beginning Sioux creation story. As we go down, we've got 8 weeks of work to do. It just basically has what we're going to be doing each week. But once you get into the actual assignment, you'll see more about it. You'll read more about it. Okay, that's about it. I'm going to scroll on down through here. I'm going to close now. You could actually download that and print it out yourself. Let's go back to home. Here's my link, a little bit about me. This is a picture probably about 10 years ago. So I don't look the same. A little bit older now. Talks about me right here. Okay. And then best way to contact me, especially in an asynchronous course, right? And that's usually by email me a request for a phone visit or a Zoom meeting, and I'll schedule it for the best time for both of us. And then a little technology tips and help, a little troubleshooting thing about browsers and whatnot. Um, let's go ahead and I'll be putting up some announcements at the top of the page. Most likely at the beginning of every week. Um, right here, you could stay right on this home page and select on your first assignment. If you go to the assignments page, you're going to see all your assignments, right? And you just click on them, and it opens up your first assignment, right? Well, if you're at your home page even, and you click on your week one right here, it opens up that same page, right? It's a little bit easier to do it right on the home page. Week one assignment is due by Sunday, next Sunday. Today's June 4th, it's due June 8th. I'm sorry, today's June 2nd, it's due June 8th. Now, if you get behind on your assignments, these assignments do not close every week like most of your other courses your instructors do, right? I'm going to allow all of you to be able to work at your own pace, but don't get so far behind because you're going to have to be uploading your Word docs to me, your essays, and I'm going to have to read them, and I'm going to have to critique them, see if the grammar's correct, using commas and periods and quotation marks and all that kind of stuff, citing and all that properly. On every page, it talks about what you're going to do in this area, right? It's got instructions, and it gives you examples, so you're just not let out on your own, let out the fence, out the gate with kind of no idea what to write about. It gives you a couple. Every assignment's going to give you a couple uh, examples how you could start off writing. Okay, and then there's PDF files. The Holy Bible. There's Genesis. I believe it's first. The first. Let's open it up. I believe it's the chapters 1 and 2. Did you know there was 50 chapters in the book of Genesis? I had no idea until I downloaded it. Anyway, you'll be able to read 2 chapters. Now you could write about that. It's about creation, right? And then you could also read the other one, First Beginnings. It's pronounced Otokak Heka Agapi. It's hard to say. Otokak Heka Agapi. First Beginnings. It's about the Sue's creation stories, right? I had to scan this. It's quite lengthy. It's 36 pages, but it's if you download this to your computer, keep it. It's remarkable. It was written in '87. All these are really old. These are these stories are over 800 to 1,000 years old. These stories, and remember, they weren't written. We didn't write our language back then. Lakota Dakota people. We basically was oral stories. But it talks about it's in the Lakota language and also in English. And then down here, and as you get through it, it's 36 pages. It's even got a glossary in the back, how you can pronounce the words, what the words mean. Okay. Anyway, you definitely have to use when you're going to write your essay. I'm sorry, I should have put it way up here, but every page has this template, right? So if you're going to write your story, you got to have the template. So you always click on the template. Okay, this is what it looks like. This is not where you're writing. You're going to have Word installed on your computer. But to get this template, you're going to have to click the download button. It's right here. It's in the upper right-hand corner. So I'm going to download it. Click on it. And here it is. Now I can manipulate it. Up here is your header. If you double click up in your header, I need you to change this. That's where I would change it to my name if I was writing the essay, right? Double click it after that, right? Anyway, this is where your name goes. This is up there is where your last name goes. You would change this to your last name. You can leave this here, and then the date you wrote it. Right here, and then title it. What did I tell you to title it? I'm going to close this. Right here it says, okay, when you start writing your essay, you're going to title it Creation Story. So basically right here, you click here, backspace it, and type in Creation Story. And then you start writing about you could pick either one, right? The assignment is you take your pick of either one, or if you want to choose your own creation story that you know or a part of a different religion or whatever, you can utilize that as well. But make sure after you upload your if you want to, you could add a PDF file or image file. You can upload it along with your essay where you got your information, online or whatever. Right here is you could examine a specific character writing your essay. You could talk about Eon. That's the first one, rock, and then or you could write about God in the Bible, Genesis. But you always name it. This is not a button, a submit button. Because I'm the instructor, if I go to view a student, let's see if it shows up. Yeah, there it is. This is where you would actually upload your file. You click on it, and then it's going to show you where to upload it. I'm going to leave it. It doesn't look like that on my page because I'm the instructor, but on the student page, that button's on the upper right-hand corner. Although it's right here. Now, if you're still confused about how to upload, just go to the bottom down here and watch this short video on how to upload your files. It'll walk you through the same thing I just kind of did. Okay, another thing too is basically you save this file. You can save it. I would save it in your on your desktop or your downloads or somewhere or your documents. Create a folder called LIT110, and then you could save the lit template anywhere. I'm going to save it to desktop. And then after you save this, you could start after you start typing in what you want, what happened here? There, that's there. Then you would save it. Save as, again, you save the template to the desktop so you don't have to download it again, right? But here, if you're going to save it again, you want to name it what? Creation Story, right? So now if you look up here, it's called Creation Story. That's the name of the file. And that's the file you'll be uploading. So I'm going to close that window. That's just wanted to show you how to use that word template. I don't need you to upload PDF files or, you don't have to convert your essay into a PDF or any other format, an image. I need to manipulate it, and I want to be able to highlight your text, on Word, and make little comments on it and send it back through email. So basically, I'm going to show you how to fix it. You're not going to have to fix it on your own. I'm going to show you how to fix it. Okay, if you need help with essays, you can click on this file. It's a essay, general essay, how to write an essay. It's got the different sections, introductions, the body and conclusion, all that kind of stuff. Here's another link to help you formulating an essay. And with citing, if you're having trouble with any citing at the bottom, you could always make sure this is how you would basic book format citing. You'd put the author's last name, first name, title of the book. If it says city of publication, don't worry about it. That was before 1900, but publisher, publication date, that kind of stuff. Just like this, it's a couple examples right here. Okay, and there's a rubric right down at the bottom for every assignment. If you do good in each section, idea, explanation, coherency, and grammar, if you get 15 points, that would be 100%, right? But if you get a 3 here and a 5 here and a 3 down here, then you're going to have, maybe a B, right? So do the best you can. Your first attempt is always going to be hard, and you're going to make mistakes. We all do. I wasn't a very good writer starting out in school as well. So it takes a while to get good at it. A lot of practice. And you should read a lot more if you want to be able to become a good writer. You should read a lot. Then you understand the sentence structure and words and different types of words to use. So that's your first assignment. I just want to share that with you. Basically, upload your file. Like I said, I'll go to student view. You'll click on this start assignment button. It'll open up the page where you actually click on a button, upload file button, and you go look for your file, your name of your file. The first one would be creation story, and then you'll upload it, and then I'll actually see it up in the right hand corner. Look, I already got it one down. I got to download a submission over here. This is telling me somebody already wrote their first essay. I will download it and I'll start looking at it, critiquing it, and then sending it back. If it's 100%, I'll keep it and grade it. So, like I said, you can always email me with any questions. I wanted you guys to, in student view, I want you to be able. What did I do? What the heck did I do? Oh, I clicked on the wrong thing. Anyway, I want you to use your inbox here. You see this? This is another email type program. You would email me. You click on here, and then you would select the course, right? Basically, you have to. Oh, I'm sorry. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Basically, you got to find me in that button here. Okay. Intro to literature, inbox, Anthony, and then what? Start writing. Oh, here we go. I got to do it again. Type in here your question, right? And then your message and send it to me. I'll receive it. I'll see a little, uh, uh, I think it's a yellow color circle or something will show up here to check my inbox. And I'll see it that way. If you choose to use the inbox, I suggest you all use the inbox. It's a lot easier. I'll see it as soon as I log in here. I'll see it. I log into my email all the time, right? But inbox is a lot easier to use. So that's it. I can only make a short video of if there's any more things I gotta do. Let's see what happened here. Is there any more? So you got a number of assignments, right? Each week, all the way to week 8. The last week is just catch up. Okay, that's Monday through Thursday, July 31st. Then you're done. All right, y'all. I'll be talking to you soon. I hope you enjoy this class.